What's your name?
Claire.
Where are you from?
I'm from China.
How long have you been in New York City?
Like 2 years.
How much money do you spend per month living in New York City, including everything?
I haven't calculated yet. I think it's about like maybe including renting stuff.
Gianna,
Where are you from?
upstate New York.
How long have you been in New York City?
Roughly 6 months.
And how you like it?
I love it here.
How much money do you spend each month living in New York City, including everything?
About 3,000.
And what's your name?
My name is Subin.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
How long have you been in New York City?
3 months.
How much do you spend every single month living in New York City?
Cash?
Yeah. So like rent, food, transportation, everything.
New York. City has always been painted as a place of dreams, a skyline that defines ambition, a city where energy never sleeps, and a melting pot where every culture on Earth blends into one unstoppable rhythm. But for many travelers who step into NYC for the first time, the shock isn't just about the towering skyscrapers or the bright glow of Times Square. It's the overwhelming intensity of the city's personality, something no video, no movie, and no postcard can fully prepare them for. Some visitors are stunned by the sheer speed at which everything moves. The crowds, the conversations, even the lifestyle itself. Others are surprised by the unexpected warmth found behind the fast-paced exterior, stranger holding the door, a barista remembering your order, or artists welcoming you into their world with raw creativity. And then there are travelers who can't believe how diverse New York truly is. Within a single subway ride, they pass through worlds influenced by decades of immigration, innovation, and ambition. For many, this shock quickly turns into admiration. New York isn't just a city, it's an experience that challenges expectations and redefines what urban life can be.
What's your name?
Gianna,
Where are you from?
upstate New York.
How long have you been in New York City?
Roughly 6 months.
And how you like it?
I love it here.
How much money do you spend each month living in New York City, including everything?
About 3,000.
And what's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a student.
Can I spend the day with you and show people your life in New York City?
Of course.
What's the first thing we'll do?
We're gonna go to Paris Spaghetti and grab some coffee and a little pastry to start off the morning.
Iced coffee with almond milk and then pen and chocolate. $9?
It's 20 degrees. Why iced coffee?
It's never too cold for iced coffee.
So what are we doing?
We're going shopping.
Which train are we taking?
We're taking the 6th train and we're going to Spring Street.
How much you pay for the subway?
$2.90.
Is it worth it?
Yes, you could get anywhere from here.
What kind of guys you would not date?
If he has a pair of Air Force Ones, that's a no for me.
Why not?
They're just, you gotta elevate your style.
I'm gonna try it on. What do you think?
I think it's great. How much was it?
It was $2.50.
Where are we going now?
We're going to Bryant Park Library Sunday, and I didn't know it was closed.
That one's closed today. So what are you doing right now?
I need to submit a project for school.
What is it?
Fashion through the decades.
What'd you order?
Iced matcha chai,
How much was it?
$8.
How often do you get iced matcha chai?
Once a day.
What's your name?
My name is Subin.
Where are you from?
I'm from South Korea.
How long have you been in New York City?
3 months.
How much do you spend every single month living in New York City?
Cash?
Yeah. So like rent, food, transportation, everything.
Um, 10 million won.
Okay. And what's the biggest difference you noticed between about Americans in New York City, about the people here?
In New York, better friendly.
Friendly.
Yeah.
More outgoing. Okay.
People is handsome.
Handsome here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And pretty.
Okay.
More than Korea.
Okay. Cool. And what's your job in Korea?
I'm designer in Korea. Yeah.
If you were to say one thing to everyone that's watching, it could be anything. What would you say?
People.
Yeah, so anything. Say anything.
I love you.
Okay.
The best city in the United States, LA or New York? Los Angeles feels and looks like you're in a movie. Every day is sunny. The streets are amazing. The weather is beautiful. People actually take care of themselves. They live slow, but dream big. In New York, it's the opposite. You pay to play. Fast-paced, bright lights, constant chaos. A city that truly never sleeps, but an energy that makes you feel alive. The culture, the fashion, New York has it all. LA, full of influencers and movies. New York, finance, media, fashion. Both great cities in their own way. But which one's the best?
New York City is the greatest city.
There's a homogeny here.
What's your name?
Claire.
Where are you from?
I'm from China.
How long have you been in New York City?
Like 2 years.
How much money do you spend per month living in New York City, including everything?
I haven't calculated yet. I think it's about like maybe including renting stuff. Maybe 3K.
And how do you spend it?
Like mostly renting and also clothing. I love to buy clothes. Yeah.
What do you study in school?
Interior design.
If you were to give life advice to everyone that's watching, it can be anything. What would you say?
Do what you want to do.
Hi, excuse me?
Hi.
How much do you pay for rent in New York?
300.
Wait, what? $300?
Yeah.
Can I see your place?
Gentlemen, welcome to New York, the world's first city, the top economic center of the globe, the heart of global finance. New York's economy is highly developed, with the metropolitan area's GDP exceeding $1.8 trillion in 2023, equivalent to the annual output of a medium-sized developed country. The Silicon Alley, in the lower part of Manhattan, is home to over 3,500 tech companies. New York is also the world's cultural capital and the center of international diplomacy.
Difference between New York, New York City, Long Island, and Manhattan. These four names are used to describe the same general area, but do you know what they actually mean? New York is one of the 50 states of the United States. Within this state is New York City. So New York City is a small part of the state of New York. And New York City consists of 5 boroughs: the Bronx, Manhattan, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Each borough operates like a small city with its own local government, but they are all managed under a single administration. And this is where the confusion comes in. Brooklyn and Queens are located on Long Island. But when people say Long Island, they usually aren't referring to Brooklyn and Queens. They're referring to the suburban areas further east, like Nassau and Suffolk counties. On the other hand, Manhattan is also an island, but it's not part of Long Island. It is the economic, cultural, and tourist center of the city. It's home to famous landmarks like Times Square and Central Park.
These are some things to know about what it's like to live in New York City. First up, you walk absolutely everywhere. Walking is my main form of exercise. New York City has the best shopping in the entire world, and Saks is right behind me. New York City also has the best food, and you can get everything delivered. When you live here, you are never bored, and I can promise you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York City. Explore the towering skyscrapers, bustling streets.
What shocks travellers most about New York City is how layered the experience feels. At first glance, it appears chaotic. Taxis honking, street performers commanding crowds, and skyscrapers stretching endlessly upward. But as visitors explore deeper, they begin to understand the intricate balance that keeps the city alive. The hustle isn't random. It's the heartbeat of millions of people chasing possibility. One of the most surprising elements is the city's cultural density. In Queens alone, travelers encounter more than 150 spoken languages. In Manhattan, world-class museums stand just blocks away from century-old delis. Brooklyn offers neighborhoods where old industrial warehouses have transformed into creative hubs. Every corner introduces a new accent, a new flavor, a new story, and this diversity often leaves travelers speechless. Another point of shock is the contrast between wealth and struggle. Visitors witness luxury penthouses towering above modest apartments. In Wall Streets polished suits, walking past artists selling sketches for a few dollars. It's a reminder that New York isn't polished perfection. It's real, raw and unapologetically honest. And finally, travelers are amazed at how quickly they become part of the city's rhythm. What begins as overwhelming soon feels empowering. New York forces you to adapt, to think faster, to dream bigger. In the end, the true shock is not the city itself, but how deeply it impacts those who visit. For many, New York doesn't just change their perspective, it changes their sense of what's possible